So we've been talking to you like this for quite a long time. Esther's been roaming around, setting up chairs, asking you to come so that you could hear us tell you that you create your own reality, so that you can create your own reality on purpose, because doing it by default is no fun. And so here you are, understanding the laws of the universe, understanding that you are an extension of source energy, with the now ability, if you want to tune yourself to the frequency of who you are. And we know, friends, it's a very difficult thing and a lot for us to ask of you, to ask you to follow your bliss and to seek joy, but that is the only process. You just got to find a reason to feel good, even if now reality isn't showing it to you, because now reality showed you something that caused you to ask for something better, and something better is already in the making and is available to you. You've just got to get into the receptive mode to receive it. So the receptive mode of your source, or the receptive mode of a panicked world, the receptive mode of the high-flying disc, or the receptive mode of a low-flying disc. You can tell by how you feel, because your inner being is always on the high-flying disc. And if you choose any other disc, if you choose miserable disc, or angry disc, or disappointed disc, or fearful disc, or even hopeful disc, if you're not on that high-flying disc of love and appreciation and knowledge of who you are, you will feel the difference between you and you. And that's what your guidance system is all about. We've rambled on a little longer than we often do at the beginning of these gatherings, but we want you to hear the things we said to you today that have never been said to you before, because you are asking with greater clarity than ever before. We want you to decide today if you want to be happy ever after. We want you to decide today that you are the creator of your own reality, and that you've created a magnificent reality, and that you have access to it now. That things that are in the vortex, that have been in the pipeline ready to unfold, can unfold so quickly for you. And all the time that they are unfolding, you're putting more in the pipeline, and more 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 and more. And that's why your eternalness is assured and insured. And it's why we get to live happily ever after as we play with you. We're eager to talk with you about the things you want to talk about. Don't worry about us. We will wedge our message in the crack. We want to help you feel where you are in relationship to what you want, and we want to show you how to contour your thoughts and your vibrations and your reception, so that you can be on the immediate unfolding path of the things that you want. We are not ever going to be one of those who asks you to be patient, because we think patience is overrated. We're not asking you for patience. Patience is what someone would ask if you're miserable. Well, just stay in your misery and it'll get better. That's not what we're asking. We're asking you to go immediately to feeling better. We're not asking you to be patient, because we know in the immediately feeling better, now you're in the receiving mode, and now what you want will begin to unfold, and that's when life gets fun. So what do you want to talk about? Don't worry about it. We've got you. Everything you want to talk about, we understand. Some of you will express for others of you, and so anything that's on your mind, we will talk about in these hours that we are together. Begin right here. Yeah.
Good morning.
It is.
Good morning.
It is.
So here we are, looking at ourselves. Wow. Let's expand the universe, please.
Looking at ourselves, looking through ourselves, at our creations.
Does Esther like it? Esther likes my stuff usually. I know, I like Esther's stuff. But it's the universe we're in, whether see it, hear it, feel it. Let's create this.
Yeah. What's on your mind?
I just wanted to say this. That was it. Let's expand the universe. Come on, please. I do have something to say, actually. When you said...
Well, the reason that we're playing with you just a little bit is because we, meaning all of you and all of us, but mostly all of you, because you're out here on the leading edge where the contrast is producing the most newness. The expansion of the universe is inevitable. So when you say let's expand the universe, we're teasing with you a little bit, like saying like we could stop. But what we want you to say, and we know you would if we'd give you an opportunity, let's witness our expansion of the universe. Let's witness the part that I am personally playing in the expansion of the universe. Let me witness the part that I put in the vortex, and the part that I lined up with, and the part that's unfolding, and let me witness it dovetailing with others like me. Let me get my own hands in the clay, and let me revel in the creation of the universe. Not so much just witness it, but witness the becoming of it. Let me take joy in the contrasting experience that caused me to do step one and put something in the vortex, and let me witness step two as source answers, because I can feel source on it, even though I don't know where it's going to come from, or when, or who's going to bring it, or how it's going to come about. I just know what I want and why I want it, and I'm reveling in the fullness of the why of it, and I trust, I have complete faith that the becoming of it, the expansion of it, is a sure thing. The expansion is a sure thing. I just want to watch it expand with my eyes wide open, and I want to know my part in the expansion. I want to revel in the part that I played in this expansion. That's why we're here talking with you. You're causing the universe to expand, but most of you don't know it, and so you're not taking pleasure from anything until it manifests, and then it's very short-lived. We want you to take pleasure as you put it in the vortex, and pleasure knowing that it's in there, and we want you to be in the receiving mode, so you're watching the cooperative components coming together. We want you to revel in what Esther calls the magic of the universe. She knows it's not magic, but oh, it's so fun when she gets on one of those runs and she just watches things pop, 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 pop. And she will say to herself, or to whatever friend she's playing with at the time, you know, we did this, but not only us did it, so much more did it, and it's so much bigger than the one of us, or the two of us, or the more of us. In other words, it's this exponential expansion that we all get to get in on and have the ride of, you see. And so when you say let's expand the universe, we say blah 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 blah. Yeah. 3 intentions when you came to accept your absolute freedom, to acknowledge it and accept it. You're so free, you can choose thoughts that bind you forever. You're so free, you can choose bondage. So you came with 3 intentions: the acceptance of freedom, and the seeking of joy, which is the seeking of alignment, the seeking of connection, the seeking of recognizing your vortex, the seeking of syncing with your vortex, seeking and sinking, sinking and seeking that alignment, so that you can then witness the expansion, piece by piece, thought by thought, a little bit by a little bit. In others, to witness it, the feeling of you being in on that. You know, the universe just expanded and gave you a thought, or gave you an experience that you are responsible for, you magnificent creative genius, you see. Yeah, growth happens.
It does. It's such a pleasure.
Yes.
Such a pleasure. And then to get the joy at the vibrational stage, and then the thoughts come, and just sort of, you see it sort of avalanches, like
it's where happily ever after comes from. Not happy only after manifestation. Happily ever after, everly after, happily everly after, everly happily ever after, always happy that you brought me this contrasting experience, and happy that I launched this rocket, and happy that the universe is on it, and happy that my inner being is aware, and happy that I'm in the receptive mode, and happy that I know how to be in the receptive mode, and happy that I am in the receptive mode, and happy that I receive this feeling and this thought and this feeling and this thought, happy that I get to witness this wonderful thing and this wonderful thing and this wonderful thing, happy that I get to rendezvous with this other one and this other one and this other one and this other one that's doing the same thing, happy that we get this synergy of all of us being together, happy that law of attraction is putting us in clusters, so that those of us that are in this vibrational vicinity are coming together, and those that are in other vibrational vicinities are coming together, because we really don't understand anybody that's in a different vibrational vicinity than we do anyway, do we? Yeah, growth happens.
right. Thank you.
Really good.
Thank you.
Really good. Really good.
Thank you.
That vibration of appreciation, you can't do better for yourself than that. You just can't do better for yourself than that.